No clickbait, I promise. This is the most unique bourbon flavor experience that I have ever had. If you watch the review the whole way through, I might be able to convince you to even try a scotch. Let's find out. All right, you know it, you love it. I'm bringing you Weller Antique 107, 107 proof, 53.5% alcohol, undisclosed mash bill. It is a wheated bourbon. That means the second main grain behind corn is wheat. It is aged 7 years, and it is the 2023 release. This is a single barrel store pick. And like I said, a truly unique, really refreshing bourbon. I have not had one like this before. It actually blew my mind. I cannot wait to share this review with you. Cheers. It's good to have friends in the whiskey world. This bottle was given to me by my buddy, Scotch Father. Love you, dude. Thank you. And this is a single barrel pick from All View Liquors in Ellicott City, run by a dude named Justin. Also, you are awesome. And not sold for insane secondary market prices. My buddy was at a tasting. They had this bottle, auctioned off the rest. He bought it, gave the rest to me. Awesome. So this is how I have it. This is a brand new bottle from 2023. So you in the comments, come on. I am very excited to get into this bottle, so let's get to that nose. All right, let's check this nose out. Just immediately blown away by how tropical fruity this bourbon is. I've had wheated bourbons before, but this one just takes the cake right now. Mangoes, lemons, oranges, apples, pears. It is an explosion of fruit. It is refreshing, almost just smells like a fruit juice. I don't know what it is about this. A little bit of honey, a little viscosity here. It's gonna coat really nicely when we sip it. A little bit of an oak spice, a little bananas, a little bit of grape. It's so fruity, I can't stand it. And this isn't finished in anything. So to be able to get this amount of fruit in this bourbon is just wild and awesome to me. And the more you get down in there, you get some of those standard caramels, some brown sugars, but it's overtaken by the rest of this like spicy fruit explosion, and it's really great. There's some good vanilla in there, and this is just, as you can tell for me, a very inviting nose. And the nose for me is just your first impression of the whiskey. So if it's not good, you're not gonna wanna drink it. I definitely wanna drink this whiskey right now. And so I think because of this, I have to give this nose a 4.5. It is getting some extra points because it's not just that standard bourbon nose you always hear, you always get. It's unique, it's refreshing, it's poppy with fruit explosions, and I just am really, really into it. So 4.5 on the nose here. Let's get to that palate. Okay, palate time. So fruity. And this is actually a bunch more of the oak spice influence here. Smidge pepper pops, a little bit of cinnamon. But again, this is just very, very fruity here. A lot of the tropical fruits go away from the nose, and I'm getting some rich red fruits like apples, raspberries, strawberries, and some underlying caramel that likes to coat those red fruits. Very smooth. This is 53.5% alcohol, and I swear, it drinks like 45 or 42. It is so smooth, so delicate, while also keeping some viscosity. It's really nice medium bodied here. Not full bodied, but this is such a good whiskey. Now, Weller is definitely an overhyped brand, but if you're paying normal MSRPs for it, it's incredible. This is around $60, $65 MSRP. That's what you should be able to pay for it. And at that price point, this is a phenomenal experience. And the more you get down into the glass, the less that's in here, the more this whiskey evolves. This is a very good session dram right there. I got a lot of vanilla bean, a lot more sweeter honey tones, a lot of caramel apples, Granny Smith apples, some marzipan, some graham crackers. Just, oh my God. There's a lot going on here. And I finally understand why Weller is actually kind of hyped. This is good whiskey. Problem is, you're not gonna find it, and if you do, it's gonna be a stupid price. So again, Justin at All View Liquors in Ellicott City, Maryland, you're awesome. So I know I just raved about the palate. Let's do one more sip and figure out the score. Just nice, smooth, delicate, sweet fruit juice. very good. I'm going to give the palate a 4. It's not one-dimensional, but there is a lot of fruit tones here. I wish a little bit of the more sweeter notes came out and kind of played with them and layered a little better. It's not overbearing with the fruit, but it's just a little bit one-dimensional, which again is good. It's a very unique experience. But I would have liked a little more layering here, but who cares? It's a 4 for a $65 bottle. That's good for me. Let's go to the finish. Now for the finish, I think this is almost the perfect proof here. 107 proof, 53.5% alcohol. It is just high enough to sit long, but not too high that all you really get is some bourbon pepper and some cinnamon pops. This honestly tastes like I just had some fruity vanilla ice cream. It is very, very nice. It is a delicate, sweet, long-lasting finish, and I just want to keep scooping it off my tongue with my teeth while I'm talking, and it just lays down really nicely. If it was any less proof, I'm not sure the finish would be as good. If it was higher proof, like maybe 120, I don't think the fruit would probably pop out as well, or even that sweetness. So I think they made this proof just perfect for this. So, man, I'm gonna give the finish a 4.5 here. It is just so much better than the Weller 12 that I had. 4.5 on the finish. Let's go to that value. Again, value with these allocated bourbons are kind of hard to come up with, but since I know this came from a store for $65 and also being a single barrel, this is what I'm gonna do it for. I'm gonna do it for 65 bucks. I will talk about secondary market prices, but for now, we're doing this at 65 bucks. And at this price point, just a phenomenal whiskey. This is what it should be. I hate that market right now because it doesn't let people enjoy exactly what Weller is. It's become this insane hot commodity, and just normal casual Joes, even like myself, can't reliably get their hands on it. And it's really sad because for that price point, this just kicks almost every other $60 bourbon's butt. It is just that good. So because of that, I'm gonna give the value here, especially for a single barrel, a 5. It is very, very good. Now, for the secondary prices, I've seen this for $125, $200, and absolutely not worth that. So just on that scale alone, that value is like a 1. Like, you might feel cool because you got to grab an Antique 107, but it's not at all worth over $100. It's not worth over $75. It is just a fantastic bottle at its price point. 65 bucks, gotta be a 5. Go with that overall. Looks like 18 out of 20. Just a great score. This is just a really great whiskey. Now, I know I was kind of mean to Weller 12, but I'm sorry. This kicks Weller 12's butt up and down their bourbon list. It is just that good. And secondary prices for this are like a third of that. So grab this anyway. And I actually think my wife might not hate this. It's very fruity. It is very smooth. But again, if you can grab Antique 107 at MSRP, which should be around the $60 mark, do yourself a favor, grab it. It's awesome. Now, I think it tastes like a speyside scotch. I've got a few on my shelves that this could compare to. We got a low proof Aberlour, we got a Macallan 12, we have an Edgerdour over here, which is a Highland, really a speyside. But seriously, I think only bourbon people that don't like scotch, if you're drinking 107, this is so fruity, and you're gonna get a lot of those aspects from a lot of good speyside scotches. Clynelish 14 is one of them as well. So seriously, if you don't think you like scotch, but do drink Antique 107, go find a speyside and give it a shot. Okay, back with wife time. Another bourbon. However, it is very fruity. It is very smooth. To me, I'm not sure you're gonna like it, but I think we have any good chance as any for you to enjoy this. How fruity is that on the nose?
Pretty fruity.
Pretty fruity? Okay, let's give it a sip, see if she likes it. And of course, she will be the one to like the 107, the one that I can't find anywhere. Ah!
I like it.
Yeah! Yay! Want to finish the glass? She likes it. Now, of course, she comes out finding the super rare allocated bottle that I had to be given with like that much left. Of course, my wife would have those expensive rare tastes. But you know what? We found a whiskey other than Kai 07 that she actually likes. Finish the glass. And while she does that, as always, like this video, give it a like. Not subscribed yet, make sure you do. Best way to support me. That way you get this video and all the Whiskey Wednesday videos. But until then, see you next time, and cheers.